everyone! So it is Thanksgiving Eve and I have a ton of stuff to do, but I'm currently unwinding with some wine, and so once that kicks in, I'll start making pies. In the meantime, I'm gonna do the TTCer tag that I am so far behind on. I've got Caesar on my lap. He is a hot mess from playing in the yard all day. Why do we even take you to the groomer? Why do we even try? Okay, so I'm gonna start. Baronessa just tried to jump up on the table and failed. How long have you been trying? We have been trying for 14 months, 10 cycles. Because I have PCOS, some of the cycles were longer, so yeah, 14 months. We've been together for 7 years though, so yeah. How many kids do you have? We do not have any children. There's been no prior pregnancies. We do have 2 puppy dogs. Caesar is one of them. And we have 2 kitty cats. Those don't really count, but to me they do. How old are you and your hubby? I am 26. I turned 26 in June. And my husband is 29, and he will turn 30 next October. And he's freaking out about it. We've been married just over a year, but like I said, we've been together for 7 years. We've actually been together ever since I was 19, which is crazy to think of. It's kind of hand the rocks at cradle kind of thing. It's weird. Okay, anyways, what are some crazy things you do while trying to conceive? So when I first read this question, I was like, I don't really do anything crazy. And then I started thinking about it and all the things I do, and if I told any like Joe Schmo on the street what I do, they would think I was nuts. So I take my BBT each morning. I use a saliva scope. I use OPKs. All of this is normal to us. I do acupuncture twice a week. I've used the the Mucinex type products, Robitussin type products. I have an ultrasound once a month. We do IUI. But one of the weird things that I'm going to be adding to the mix is, I also do baby aspirin, and I'm on metformin, and I take a breast cancer drug. That's kind of weird to people. But my acupuncturist gave me, well, she didn't give me, she charged me an arm and leg, but she ordered these formulas for me. So this one is for my Ren and Shong, and I'm going to take it the week after I stop ovulating, the week after I stop menstruating and before I start ovulating. And then this little bottle I'm going to take, the couple days before and after ovulation. Oh, I hate when the screen does this. Sorry, hold on. Oh, much better. Okay, so that's kind of weird that I'm taking like Chinese medicine. I've checked it, and there should be no interactions between that and my like Femera. So don't worry, I don't need any comments. I know what I'm doing. Okay, does your hubby know all about the TTC cycle? Chris definitely knows how a cycle is supposed to be, and I usually let him know how my cycle is going. But if you asked him on any given day of the month, like where I was, he'd be like, I don't really know. Which I think is kind of a good thing, because it obviously means that he's not that stressed out about it. He is, but I mean, not enough to like micromanage me, which is good, because it also means that I'm not micromanaging him. Have you been diagnosed with any kind of infertility? Yes. I have PCOS, and my husband has been cleared of any infertility, which I think is equally as important. So yeah, female factor. What keeps you busy in the 2-week wait? I work a full-time job, and I have a long commute. I usually have 3 doctor's appointments each week, 2 acupuncture and 1 chiropractor. I have 2 dogs that are totally nuts. I have a scrapbooking room downstairs that I am trying to use. I also really like to refinish furniture. I just refurnished a sewing cabinet for me to use. I also read a lot and watch a lot of YouTube videos. I heard a lot of people say that they use Baby Center, and I've never gone on there, but interesting. What day do you usually ovulate? I usually ovulate 24 to 36 hours after I take the epidural shot. So, yeah. I don't really do it on my own. What gender are you hoping for? You know, I used to think that I really wanted a girl, and I still do, but I really do like the idea of having like an older boy. I think as long as I eventually have a little girl, especially since I have 2 male dogs, I really want a freaking girl. I'm totally outnumbered. It's just me and Baronessa against everybody else. So I don't really care. And I know that sounds so bad. I actually am starting to like the idea more and more of having a little boy, but no lie, if they told me I was having a little girl, I would be over the moon. Chris really has this notion that we should wait and let it be a total surprise. I think I've waited long enough. So that's going to be an argument. Okay, how many preggo books do you have? I counted. I think I counted the other day though. I have 8 pregnancy books and 14 trying to conceive books. Yeah. Someday I'll show you my collection. How many home pregnancy tests do you go through a cycle? I usually, if I think the cycle is going to be viable because I had a good follicle, then I usually take 3 pregnancy tests. I usually take it cycle day 10, 12, and 14. Or 12, 13, 14, it all kind of, or excuse me, you know, those are DPO numbers. So 10, 12, and 13 is DPO is what I did this cycle. And before, the longest I can wait is like 11. I've done 11, 12, and 14 DPO before. But I try not to do more than 3 pregnancy tests because I think it can get a little obsessive. What have you bought for your baby pregnancy already? I bought a lot of stuff, and I really want to post this video about, you know, where to find cheap baby clothes. So I'll discuss that in a different video, but I was a nanny for 3 years, and because of that, there was a lot of, and it was for different families, but it was all for like infant girls. I was with them for like the first year of their life, so it seemed that each of them had like the same sleeper and the same outfits. So I have some of those just because they're so special and they bring back such cute memories. But I buy stuff all the time, especially like if I go to an ultrasound and I have a good follicle as a way to just like stay positive about things. Like I'll buy something baby related and it's not a big deal. Like the other day, for example, my husband works at Trader Joe's and their job titles are all like nautical themed, which I know sounds dumb, but if you have ever been into a Trader Joe's, you know how cool it is. Anyway, so his boss's title is Captain, and I saw this, which it's Ralph Lauren, but it says Captain on it, and it's so cute. So just little stuff like that, and I have some pregnancy shirts and maternity shirts and stuff like that. Yeah, awesome. What themes, designs do you like for a nursery? I kind of like vintage plains and stuff for a boy, kind of weathered and like blues and oranges and reds and greens and browns. And for a little girl, I like the idea of like kind of a nature, kind of shabby chic nature theme with pinks and browns and greens and creams. And I like damask a lot. Damask prints, I think they're really pretty. Do you plan on doing pregnancy vlogs? Of course. Of course. And who are your favorite moms to watch on YouTube? I love Jenny Prokop. I think she makes great videos that are actually about something. A new person that I really think you guys should check out is AmberRosato. I'll put her name over there. She's currently pregnant with twins, and I really like her videos. And I like watching Kyle and Court's videos. I think she also makes really good videos that are about topics, and she doesn't like to ramble. And then how do you want your labor birth plan to go? As natural as possible. I don't really have anything to prove, but I would hate to have a C-section just because so many doctors are against VBACs. I encourage you to watch The Business of Being Born. It's a documentary done by that chick that was a talk show, whatever. Anyways, I only have 10 seconds, but this is a great video. I love watching all of yours, and I'm Carla.